Welcome to the Bitter to Better podcast. And today I challenge you to go on a date. And a little mini challenge is I challenge you to engage with a guy because you kind of need to do that in order to go on the date. I'll explain what I mean in a moment. Before we get into that, just know that the Date Better program is currently running. So if you are interested or think you may be interested or want more information about joining the next cohort when it starts in a couple of months, then you should click the link in the show notes to join the Date Better waitlist. That means you will automatically be added to my email list, which means you will get information about the next time the Date Better registration opens. You will also get information about the free webinar that I usually hold before I open registration for the Date Better program. So if you are interested or think you're interested or want more information, just click the link in the show notes to join my waitlist. All right, let's get into it. So as you know, if you've listened to the past couple of episodes, I am doing an empowered dating challenge from now through part of February. And this is the second challenge. The first one was achieve a personal goal, and I do encourage you to start there. This one is go on a date. hmm Go on a date, just about any date. I say just about any date because, again, there's a very basic uh, baseline or standard for going on a date. I always say lower your first date standards. You don't need to be only going on the date if you think this person might be your future husband. You need to go on the date if you feel safe with the person, if they have not totally turned you off, if they have not totally offended you. And what's the last one? Oh, if you are attracted enough to them. I got all those. There's four criteria I talk about in past episodes. But there are four criteria to going on that date. Obviously, you don't want to put yourself in any unsafe situations. Obviously, you don't want to go if you're just really not into the person. That doesn't make sense. But if you're kind of into the person, if you think they're attractive enough, then it's worth going on the date because you have to actually go out with people, talk to them, be around them to really get to feel them out. And oftentimes, attraction can grow and your interest in someone can grow, but it can also go the other way too. You can realize, no, they are not the person for me. But my challenge to you is to go on a date because I know I am talking to a lot of women who have not even been going on dates at all. And I need you to go on some dates. They're not all going to be great dates. They're not all going to be the one. Statistically speaking, that's not possible, right? If they're the one, it can't be 10, right? But you need to go out there. You need to practice. You need to get to meet people. You need to try new things, go to new places, have fun, enjoy yourself, engaging with another adult, learning about yourself, what you want and don't want, what you can and can't tolerate, how um to show up as your best self and confidently, what is holding you back from that, what you are concerned about, or where your insecurities are. All of this stuff comes from engaging and practicing. And the more you do it, I promise you, the easier it becomes for you to do it. And the better you become at honing in on who is a good idea for you and who is not. The better you become at honing in on what type of dates you want to go on or how you want to be dated and how you don't. So my challenge to you in this empowered dating challenge is go on the date. So the mini challenge here is to engage with a guy. Because again, you have to engage in order to go on a date. But that engagement can be as simple as responding to a DM on a dating app. That DM can be as simple as being in a coffee line and the guy behind you, you being like, hey, what's a good drink here? That's called dropping the handkerchief. That's giving a little in for the guy to talk to you, letting him know that you're open to conversation in general. It's very low stakes, a very low stakes way to engage someone. My point is, talk to a guy and accept a date if it's offered. Maybe even lightly suggest a date if it's a situation where this is a guy that you are able to talk with. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a friend of a friend, a friend of a friend, or a guy who you see regularly at a coffee shop, at a gym, somewhere you go, where you're able to have, repeated conversation. So maybe you end up bringing up a place that you've tried, a restaurant you've tried, or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, I haven't been." You're like, "Oh, maybe we should go sometime." Stuff like that. My point here is I'm talking low stakes. I'm talking bare minimum. I'm talking just get out on the date. I am mainly talking to the women who have not been going out on dates. This can include women who have not been engaging with guys much at all the way to the women who are engaging with guys, but they're doing a lot of Netflix and chilling with the guys and realizing that they're not happy with that. I want you to go on some actual dates with someone who's taking you out somewhere. I highly recommend if you're not finding that just in the guys that you're generally seeing and meeting, then you're doing online dating so that you can really expand that pool and be in contact with guys who are more interested in going out on dates and knowing that they're going to need to take someone out on a formal date because it's someone who is a stranger and that's kind of how you start this process. Oftentimes we can get very comfortable with what I call a shallow dating pool, where it's men who you guys have overlapping social circles, is a friend of a friend or somebody you knew from high school. There's a certain familiarity there that can sometimes allow people to feel that they can take the easy way out. Oh, I already know him or she already knows me, so we can just hang out. Don't be doing that. Not until you're actually you have been like dating this person. You're exclusively dating them. You're in a relationship. Don't be doing that. Um, so I need you to go out on a date. And I need you to, whether it's going on dating apps, whether it's talking to friends, whether it's showing up to an event and you meet someone, whether it's a cold, just out there, you meet a guy and he offers, oh, can I have your number? Yes, sure. Go on a date. Just go on a date. Don't think too much about if it's going to be a great date. Again, think about basic things like safety. Don't go out a date to a stranger's house. Go to a Starbucks. Okay. Go to a restaurant. Go where there are people. Easy access to emergency services if you must. I mean, I don't think I have to say these parts. My point is go out on the dates. Any questions? If so, let me know. Put it in the comments. DM me. I need you to go on the date. That's a challenge. Just go out on a date. Tell me that you went on a date. Tell me that you're about to go on a date. Set up multiple dates. On the apps, set up multiple dates. Go on a dates. That's all I got. Bye.